It's time for the rundown. Tune in as Amelia and Lori share their must-dos in some of their favorite cities, amuse you with their guilty pleasures, share the unsung promo hero of the week, and help decipher all those impossible text acronyms.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 37 of the rundown. I'm Amelia Madl with Promo Corner, and joining me as always is Miss Lori Bolton with the Magnet Group. And Lori is at an undisclosed location, so we're going to find out more about that in a moment. But first, I want to give a shout out to our show sponsor, which is Tervis. And I always have my Tervis tumbler with me because I'm a thirsty girl. The good thirsty, not the other abbreviated one, which I don't know if Lori knows or not. But Tervis has been around since 1946, and it's celebrating 75 years in business with their classic line. Sleek styles make this perfect for active and on-the-go lifestyles. Tervis has the original double-wall insulated drinkware that keeps cold drinks cold and reduces condensation, backed by a made-for-life guarantee. That's huge, and I broke a tumbler, so I need to call that in and see if that's in fact true. It is made from Triton plastic. They are made in America, lifetime warranty, dishwasher safe, microwave safe, BPA free. So go check out tervispromos.com to learn more. So Lori, are you in witness protection?
Yes, I am. But wait, let's go back to Tervis for a second. Like, I need to get my hands on a few pieces. I don't own any.
No. Joel, Michael, this is just unreasonable. Lori Bolton needs some Tervis.
I would love to have one so I could have it like here with you. I want to try it out. And thank you very much for sponsoring the rundown.
Absolutely. Yeah, my daughter broke one and the lid came undone. I don't know what happened. And she was like, Mom, can you call somebody? That's my favorite water bottle. She's like, I literally can't live without that water bottle. It fits in my backpack. It fits in my car. I can take it in my cheer bag.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So yes, I am Amelia. To answer your question, I am in witness protection. I'm running for myself.
Uh-oh. See if we can figure it out. There's no palm trees. There's like pine trees behind you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a pine tree?
Pine trees. It is raining outside.
Are you up north? Are you in Seattle area?
No.
Oh.
I am in Colorado.
Ooh, that sounds nice too.
Very nice. I love Colorado. If we didn't move to Arizona, Colorado is definitely on the list because one of my BFFs, Sandy Dotson, with Gemline, lives here. We always said, she always would text me, she still does, there's a house for sale on my street. It's so cute. But I am in Colorado, came in on a Sunday, and we've got a show here tomorrow, the Ideas and Inspiration show. So I'm here and then seeing customers. It's a busy week. And then I fly home Wednesday night and then do a turnaround trip to Vegas I'm driving Vegas, which is 3.5 hours for me, but a turnaround trip to work Cinco de Mayo and User Show. So yeah, I'm busy.
You're busy. Well, you're busy doing work stuff. I'm busy kind of doing fun stuff and kid stuff.
Tell me.
Oh, I can't even remember because it feels like a long time since we talked. So let's see what's been going on. I can't get too much into it because they're for my mom dip, but we've had some run-ins with driving and some issues there. And I'll just leave that as a teaser so y'all listen and find out what's happening. I went on a girls' vacation to Oklahoma City, had a blast. 3 of us drove down there, shopped, ate, drank, would go out, just totally chill and relax. It was amazing. My daughter turned 15. So she turned 15 the first part of May. So eeks. She'll get her unrestricted license. So it's still kind of restricted, but it won't be just a farm thing. So she can actually have a real job. And then Mother's Day. And I'm sure there's a million other things that were crazy in between. But that's what I can remember because it's been a blur.
It's so crazy. It's busy. And yes, we are in the middle of May right now. And I feel like you. I can't keep track of what city I'm in.
School's almost out. So we had cheer banquet because the cheer season ended, and my daughter got her letter and her pen and everything since she's a freshman. So it was her first time lettering. So she was really excited. And then school gets out here on May 19th. So by the time this drops, my kids only have a week of school left.
That's insane.
I know. I'm going to be insane.
This year is flying by. I'm already like 7+ months in with the magnet group, and it's gone so fast, and I'm still absolutely, in love, euphoria, all those. Yeah. Amazing.
Oh gosh, that's awesome. I hit 4 years in June with PROMOCORNER.
Gosh.
Isn't that wild?
Yes.
Okay. So we got lots of catching up. So, you were going to start some new health tips for us.
And by the time this drops, I'm going to go backwards for a second. By the time this drops, I will have had my knee surgery. So I've got a torn meniscus that I've been dealing with for a while now. And so I'll have that. I've got my groovy compression socks. And I don't remember, like years ago when I played soccer, I had knee surgery. I don't remember compression socks. I don't even know if they were out back then, but the doctor keeps saying, because of your age, like blood clots are an issue, right? So I'm just like that. I'm ignoring that whole age thing and just like embracing these compression socks with like hearts on them and polka dots. And I'm going to totally rock it. I'm going to figure out an outfit to rock my compression socks.
Skirts, you can be like Britney Spears back in her early days where she wore the little skirts and the high knee socks.
Yes. That's going to be me, except the skirts need to go down to knee length. It'll be interesting. So I will keep you posted on that, but I expect everything to go. Doctor said it's like a 20-minute procedure. I said, I'm going to time you. He says, you won't be able to, you're going to be out. And I said, okay, let's fix it. Okay. So living with Lori. So I am in the middle of midterms right now, believe it or not, like crazy. I've got to take my exam here in the next 5 days. The one thing that's interesting, and I haven't shared this, I know, with any of the living with Lori tips, but I'm going to put a challenge out there, and I would really love some engagement on this through our Facebook. So the challenge is to chew your food 20 times before you swallow. And we are also quick to put food in our mouth. It tastes so good. And then we swallow, we sip, and we do it again, repeat. It takes our body so much to digest food that hasn't been chewed 20 times that we're missing out on the nutrients that it actually gives us. So if we're like eating healthy and we have a great salad and great fixins on top of some protein, and we're truly not chewing our food, we're missing out on so much. Digestion starts in our mouth.
I did not know that. So when I'm shoveling food in my face, like I'm in a hurry, like even if I'm eating healthy, my body is not getting all those nutrients just by getting down in the tummy and gurgling around.
Yes. So there's so much, like so many organs that have to work to break down the food. Again, whether you're eating good or bad or in between.
So I have a question. Does that mean if I eat a salad fast and I'm not getting the nutrients, if I eat a Twinkie fast, am I not getting the fat?
No, because then all that sugar is going to get stored and you're going to crash.
Looking for a way to
you're going to crash
the system just a little bit.
But it's fascinating. So 20 times digestion starts the second we put the food in our mouth and we start chewing. That's when our digestion starts, which is incredible because there's all these different chemicals that break down our food starting in the mouth. And then it's got to travel, and different parts of our body take the nutrients. However, if it's not broken down, our body has to work so much harder to break it down to absorb what it can, rather than it being ready for absorption right away.
Very interesting. That is a good one. I did not know, Laura. You taught me something new. Good tip. My tip to everybody is make sure the tags on your card are renewed on time. So a few weekends ago or whatever, every time I have like little errands to run, I'm always like, hey, Addie, do you want to drive me? Do you want to drive me? So she can like get her log and fill it out or whatever. So we drove to town to get pizza. So we picked up pizza, got a bottle of wine. We're headed back home. We're on the outskirts of town, like one more block or so, and then we'd be on the blacktop headed home. But nope, Cherry's behind us. I'm like, she's like, what do I do? What do I do? I was like, just pull over to the side road, like off the
Gas
way.
it.
So somebody run so that nobody hits us and that's safe for everybody. And we roll down the window and the cop comes up and he's like, you didn't do anything, because he could tell she was young, like she was nervous. He's like, I didn't, it wasn't your fault, whatever. It's like, so why did you pull us over? He's like, your tags are expired. It's like, no, they're not. They're not. I have all my things in my glove box. It's like, nope, they say 2021. I was like, So my husband's not around and I'm trying to call him, can't get a hold of him. And I'm digging through my glove box and I have all of my registration forms all the way back to 2015 when I got my car, except for the one that was due. My husband put my registration aside in August of last year, waiting on his truck's registration to come through, and then forgot about it. I've been driving on expired tags since August of last year.
What?
How I've never gotten pulled over till now. So that's not even the best part. So we get pulled over and then she's driving. So she gets the citation, even though it's my car. And he doesn't give me a fine. He gives me a citation. And I think he was trying to be nice in doing that. But in doing that, I can't just go pay something and mail it off. We have to actually appear in court.
What?
To see if we can get it thrown out, because it's a citation. So her first experience, she doesn't even have a regular license. She gets pulled over, gets a citation, and now she's going to have to go to court next month. Okay, let's just say this happened on a Saturday night at like 6. By Monday morning at 9:30, I had my tags renewed and on my car. Like, I just didn't know. Wasn't intentional, just totally.
So what did Ted say when you told him like that she got the citation? Was he like, oh my gosh?
He was mad, but then he was mad at himself because I went out and checked like all the other vehicles and stuff, like the trailers and campers and all that. And I was like, everything has expired. And I guess they don't always send renewal notices for like your toys and stuff anymore.
No.
And I was like, they've always done it before. So we didn't get the form. We didn't pay it online.
Yeah.
So that was on a Saturday that happened. Then fast forward to that Thursday, Maddox has football practice every Tuesday and Thursday in town. It's like, Addie, I have to pick up your brother. You want to drive to town with me? Sure. So she drives. We're in the parking lot waiting for him. Their practice is running late. Car's not even running. We're just sitting in the parking lot chatting. We see Maddox start to walk off. Next thing, dunk. And I was like, one of the moms was backing up and apparently her backup camera didn't go off and she backed into the front of my car while Addie's sitting in the driver's seat. So that's our fun excitement. So I've taught her how to exchange insurance when you're in a car accident, how to pull over and hand your license, registrations, and proof of insurance.
Again,
life lessons, man. Life lessons.
Life lessons. I'm so glad that everybody's okay. But again, like so grateful that you were with her for both of these situations, because
no kidding.
I remember I was babysitting up in this nice area and I was speeding and they ended up calling backup because I was going so fast. I just kept driving. I was 16. But again, not knowing, like, they don't show you, they don't teach you that in school. Like, okay, if this happens, this is what you do. Like, I think it's really good.
I'm glad I'm the parent that actually does still drive with her to make her sign off on her things.
Yes.
Because I want to know that she's comfortable, and we live in a small town, so there's not a lot of traffic here. So when we go to the town, if there's road construction or too many stoplights, she's like, I don't want to drive. I'm like, you're going to have to figure this out, sister. We only have one stoplight in town. Like, this is the easiest you'll ever get. So
yes.
Yeah. So those are my mom dit moments, but all right. So since I was the hero of my daughter, teaching her how to not outrun the cops and everything, we have a promo unsung hero for you. And we're going to take a listen to that right now.
Hey y'all, it's Amanda Delaney, marketing manager with Hirsch Gift here in Houston, Texas. Super excited to jump on the rundown and shout out my unsung hero, Susie Tucker. Susie is a senior account manager for SCP Communications, a distributor in Florida, but she's been in this industry for almost 30 years. She's a promo Wikipedia. She knows more about every supplier at every given time than anybody I've ever met. She hustles, and I have yet to meet many people who are just genuinely passionate about this industry and selling promo as Susie. She's a sous chef with Promo Kitchen. She was born for the outside sales world. Her daughter Scarlett is 10 and the light of her life, and obviously why she is not in the outside sales life. But Susie is one of those incredible account managers that all of you awesome sales reps out there know that you have backing you, putting together those killer presentations and sourcing the product and making sure they're in stock and doing all of the work so that you can keep doing what you guys do. So Susie is just an incredible person all around. She's become a great friend of mine since I met her when I started working for her about 6 years ago. So my unsung hero for today and every day is Susie Tucker.
All right. Thank you so much. We love hearing about unsung heroes in the promo industry, and we want more of those. So please, guys, 90-second video, just really fast on your phone, and then message me or Lori, and we would love to give a shout out to your promo unsung hero. Lori, I have been really kind of busy lately with the weather and getting nice and traveling with the kids and all the stuff, but you've been traveling like a mad woman. So have you had time to have any guilty pleasures?
So I have. So Steve and we try to find something that we can watch before I go to bed, like, when I'm home.
Some time together just to kind of chill.
Yeah.
Lori's Netflix and chill with our hubby.
Yes. Which Netflix has gone up like ridiculous amount. They're monthly. They're having some major issues. But we have been watching, we started from the very start, Amelia. We've been watching Longmire.
Is that about the old cop in like
Yes.
the Indian reservation kind of?
Yes.
Okay. I watched a few of them, but I didn't ever like get into it enough to stay into it.
Yeah. So I'm kind of like this whole like Yellowstone. I'm like into this. So we started from the very scratch. Steve has watched a lot of it, but it's been years. It's been a while. So we started from scratch. And so we're watching Longmire. We've watched like 2 episodes at a time when we're together, which is kind of fun.
Good. It's it's been around for a while, right?
Yeah, it's been around for a while, but it was one that I don't need to wait for episodes to come out that we can watch, together, and we can stop. It's all good. And then my other little that I binge watched was Selling Sunset season 5. These people
I've not started the new one, but one of my girlfriends that was with me on this trip recently, she was like, "Oh my God, girl, have you watched it?" I'm like, "Not yet," but we like it. The houses. So, and she's super into fashion. So she's watching it more for the houses and the fashion. I watch it for the houses.
Yes. The houses,
the drama, acting, scripting is like, come on.
It's too much. And these outfits that some of the girls are wearing, I'm like, where can you even buy that from? Like
Fredericks of Hollywood.
Maybe when you see, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. And I'm like, whoa, where are the days of where your real estate agent showed up in like a professional outfit?
A suit. Well, that's how those people dress.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Well, I have not been watching a lot of TV lately, which is a shocker. The only TV I watched this past week was like when I would go get ready to pass out in my bed, and I'd last about 2 seconds. And then I had no idea what I was watching. But several weeks ago, I finished watching a show on Apple TV, and it's called Ptolemy Gray. It's got Samuel L. Jackson in it. Or Sam Jackson, if you're friends. He is an older gentleman who is going through like dementia, and he is a hoarder, and he doesn't take care of his apartment. And he has one nephew that comes and checks on him once in a while. Well, the nephew gets killed. So the family asks this girl that's a friend of the family, like, can you kind of help him? And she goes in there, cleans them all up. He meets this doctor somehow, but they have a special injection which like clears his mind so that he has all of his memories back to his youth. And by doing that, he's able to kind of like set some wrongs right and set up some stuff and just kind of get everything in order and remember some things that he had that he didn't remember. It's really, really good. I didn't want it to end when it ended. I was like, no. But it's called Ptolemy Gray.
A series?
No, it was just one one like mini series. So there was like 6, maybe 7 episodes.
And that's on Apple TV with Samuel
Mhm.
Jackson.
And it's spelled like,
I like-
Ptomely or something, like Ptolemy, but it's Ptolemy and he goes by Tommy. It's really good. And it's got Sam Jackson in it. So how can you not like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. So good. Speaking of that, have you been watching the Johnny Depp trial at all?
I have not.
Oh gosh, that's another, like, it could be a mini episode.
I thank God we finally got some good weather here for a little bit because I was outside. I've been doing gardening. I have all my plants in.
So nice.
Yeah. So I've been trying anytime we have a good day outside.
You're out.
We got a basketball goal up. So my son has been outside nonstop. I love it. He doesn't even care about video games right now. He just wants to shoot hoops.
So good.
Yes. I was so sore the first day we put it up because he would not let me go inside. And the next day I woke up and I was like, oh my God, my arms are so sore. How can I be sore from throwing this little
so good.
Hi. Okay. So Lori, let's see. Okay, we're good on time. Okay. I picked some acronyms for you.
Oh, nice.
And these are based on, because of my run-ins with the law lately, these are based on things that police would use or dispatch would use. So now that we know that you outran the cops, you might be familiar with
No,
it.
I got stopped. They like came from all angles. I got caught.
Okay, we'll start with the nicer ones. So
Okay.
OIR. If the cop says, do you have your OIR? Which might be something that I would have needed at the parking lot had anybody been injured. This is hard. You're guessing. You're not a cop.
I'm going to say original intent to wreck.
Rick starts with a W.
Oh, wreck. Yes, I'm to R. Original intent to run.
Original incident report. You got original. You were so close.
I know.
Okay, this one you'll know. BOLO. BOLO. There's been a robbery in your area and there's a BOLO for a 4'2" Oompa Loompa running around with a saw in his hand.
I don't know this one, Amelia.
You're going to know it as soon as I say it.
There is a.
You're being warned. They even use it on the news. Like if there's a person of interest and they say there's a BOLO out.
There is
or a missing child.
It's a something alert.
Mm-hmm.
B, right? You're saying B as in boy?
Mm-hmm. BOLO.
I was going to say bring. I don't know.
Bring octopus.
Yes.
It's be on the lookout.
BOLO.
Be on the lookout. Okay, so these two would be applicable to that situation. So if they said BAM, BAM, if you find the suspect that shot somebody, bring them in, BAM or BAM.
Be aware, ma'am.
By
On
any
the some manhunt by any means.
By any means.
Okay.
However you got to get them, you get them, whether that means,
by any means. Oh, yeah.
Them, whatever, by any means.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay. And this is the last one. And this is what this gentleman, I'm using the term gentleman loosely, this guy that shot a cop, he will be charged with ADW.
Assaulting. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Assaulting.
What did he use?
A gun?
A deadly weapon.
A deadly weapon. Assaulting a deadly weapon.
Assault with a deadly weapon. So that would be his charge on his rap sheet.
I need to get better. I just downloaded when this guy was on the loose. I downloaded this scanner, this cop scanner in the area, and they're using all these things, but I have no idea what they mean.
You're like, maybe you're picking up a trucker and you don't know it. And you're like, breaker 19.
I need to get better. But yeah, these are so good.
I looked those up. I was like, okay, if we're going to talk about law enforcement, let's find some.
A
So I
good
can,
one.
if I'm going to keep getting pulled over or being involved in things, I should know the lingo.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to give you one, and this ties back.
Oh.
Do you know what, it's not even an acronym, but it's, do you know what a blue alert is? You know, you've got amber alert, gray alert, like amber alert. You know what amber alert is?
Yeah. When a child goes missing, is it for like an elderly person if they wander away from a nursing home?
That's a gray alert.
Gray alert.
Which is insulting, right?
A blue
alert.
A blue alert.
When law enforcement's been shot.
Oh.
Or injured, I should say. And I thought that was interesting because I've never seen a blue alert come up, but everybody's phones went off with a blue alert in Arizona.
Yeah.
To be on the lookout for this guy.
Okay.
I know.
Blue alert. Very cool. I hope you all learned a lot today. You're welcome.
Renew your registration. Mark it in your calendar.
I guess they don't do very good bookkeeping or following up. You would think that the state would want the money. So they would be like, hey, this person hasn't paid. I should send a reminder.
Yes.
Don't you want my money?
Yes.
Fix some streets.
So true.
All right. Well, everybody be sure to check out tervispromo.com and find the Tervis you will love and can take anywhere. This is mine.
So pretty.
Let us know your guilty pleasures. If anyone's been watching, is it Longmire? Is that what you're watching?
Longmire, but it's an oldie, but maybe they are just discovering it now, or if they've watched it, but I love it.
Yeah. Let us know your guilty pleasures. Send in your unsung promo heroes, people. Do it.
Yes.
The person that you nominate will love it. They will be so thankful and also just excited to hear your name and see it. So let them know. And then tune in again on May 27th to get some more tips of living with Lori. And now that I know I have to chew 20 times before I swallow to get all the nutrients. And
You'll let me know how that
who
goes.
Who knows what I'll end up doing to my children between now and then. Probably tying them up because it will have school will be out by the 27th.
Yes.
Or I will be tied up. I'm not sure. Somebody could be in restraints.
I love it.
All right. That's going to do it for us, guys. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.